The Third Circuit Court of Appeals delays the inevitable. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines, and welcome back. Have you ever had one of those days where you really don't feel like doing anything? Today is one of those days, but there is news breaking, so I have to bring it to you. That's why I'm a little bit delayed today, because I'm just in a cloudy place. Can't explain it, but I am. Okay, so before we get into everything, our sponsor of the day is Black Swan Prints, which is actually me. I have an Etsy shop. I'm going to link it down below. You can go to blackswansprints.com as well, and the first 3 people that buy anything today will get a John Crump patch, a DLD After Dark patch that actually glows, and a Flying Rich patch. Let me show you some of these models. This is the latest model we have. We only have one of them, and this is the Mandalorian. We have the Punisher. The Mandalorian is in red marble. The Punisher is in bronze. And of course, we have the Cobra Commander, the John Wick, and the Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Go ahead and check us out at blackswanprints.com. And I know the audio just changed. It's because I was recording to the wrong device and I don't feel like changing it. So deal with it. Okay, we're going to be talking about the Coons case. The Coons case was brought in New Jersey by the Firearms Policy Coalition, the Second Amendment Foundation, and several others, including the New Jersey Second Amendment Society. They were challenging the New Jersey analog to the CCIA in New York, after New York passed their Concealed Carry Improvement Act, which wasn't too much of an improvement. The Garden State looked to its neighbor and said, hey, I really like that law, so it passed a law that was very similar to the CCIA. It was basically a cookie-cutter copy of the CCIA. Meanwhile, GOA sued up in New York, and in the Antioch case, a district judge granted an injunction against the CCIA. New York, being run by a bunch of whiny liberals, whined to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals and asked the Third Circuit to step in and stay the injunction. The Third Circuit decided to go ahead and stay that injunction. GOA then went to SCOTUS and asked SCOTUS to step in, but SCOTUS doesn't really like stepping in on anything, so SCOTUS said that they will not step in, but told the Third Circuit to hurry up. So the Antioch case got expedited, and a lot of people think that New York is going to lose at the circuit court level, but the Third Circuit could screw up again. And I say again because you got to remember the Third Circuit is the circuit that screwed up the Bruen decision and ruled for New York. But guess what? SCOTUS stepped in and corrected that decision, and now we have the Bruen decision, which has changed the whole landscape of gun laws across the nation for the better, in my opinion. So, at the same time, SAF and FBC filed a lawsuit in New Jersey, and they got a Trump appointee. The Trump appointee issued an injunction against the New Jersey law. Once again, whiny liberals went to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals and asked them to stay the injunction against the New Jersey law for public safety. Yes, public safety. We hear that argument a lot, but doesn't really mean anything. But they decided public safety, and the Third Circuit went ahead and granted a stay on the injunction pending the outcome of the Antioch case. If GOA is successful in the Antioch case at the circuit court level, then it wouldn't really matter because that decision will affect New Jersey as well. We must state that there was a Trump appointee on the panel that looked at this lawsuit and disagreed and didn't want to issue the stay, but the Obama appointee and the other liberal judge decided to go ahead and go against Bruen and issue a stay against the injunction. In the end, I think this law and the New York law will be knocked down, and it will go in the trash heap of history of bad laws. And I can see that happening in Maryland as well, and every other state that has passed a law similar to the CCIA or a cookie cutter version of the CCIA. It's just a matter of time before all these laws are struck down. I always say that we are winning in the courts, and we really are. Okay guys, that is it for today. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Romani, which is a case we need to talk about because the Supreme Court is going to decide whether they hear it or not. It deals with a domestic abuser that had his gun rights taken away and whether that is constitutional or not. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I just want to say I really appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the reasons why I do this. I get motivated by you guys, and I want to thank you. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea with my speech impediment and everything else. Sometimes I stumble over my words because my brain runs at like a million miles an hour. So thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment. And if you would, share this video far and wide so I can get my voice out there, because I really want to keep everyone informed of what is going on. There is a lot going on that the anti-gunners do not want us to know. So let's go ahead and keep the signal going. All right, guys, I love you very much. You all matter. Don't let anyone ever tell you that your voices cannot be heard and that you cannot make a difference. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverine's motherfucker.